everybody, and welcome back to the Girly Girl Bookworm. So I feel like this video, not that it's slightly unnecessary, but it feels really unnecessary at this point because I've done so many favorite videos and surprise videos and my wrap-ups and all that, but we're just going to go with it anyway. So this is my fourth quarter stats and standouts. So this is for October, November, and December, so my last quarter of the year. It didn't go as well as I expected it to go. I only read 44 books, which is not bad. Like, that's not a bad stat. But, like, I read 50 books in October, 11 in November, and then I picked it back up with 18 books in December. But I will say that my, like, quality of books were not that great. Like, it was actually, not that it was hard to pick a top stats, like, top 5 for the end, but it was kind of like a, these were the only 5 I could choose, even if I wanted to choose a stats, standout. So it is what it is. So let's just get into the stats. So I read 10 books physically, 17 on my Kindle, and 17 on my audio as an audiobook. I will say towards the end of the year and like the beginning of this year, I'm really excited because I feel like my physical reading is finally coming back. So I'm really excited about that. So 10 physical, not my greatest number, but like it is what it is. Now from where I got them, I like to talk about like books like, did I own them already? So even if I read them digitally, did I own them already, or were they explicitly from another source? So I read 34 books that I owned physically. I read 1 book that I borrowed from the library that I didn't have prior. I read 7 books from Netgalley or Libro FM that I didn't have prior, so I didn't own physically. And I read 2 books from Kindle Unlimited that I didn't own prior. So like, one thing that I'm trying to keep track of this year in terms of stats of something different moving forward is I'm really trying to keep track of like, okay, so maybe I owned it, but did I read it from Kindle Unlimited? Because I want to make sure that I'm actually using my Kindle Unlimited subscription appropriately and that I'm not just spending $10 a month for absolutely no reason. So I'm trying to be more cognizant this year of like, am I actually using it? Is it a service that I really enjoy using, or is it something that I only use once in a blue moon and I should probably actually get rid of it? So that's something that's going to change with my stats moving forward. I read 7 contemporary books. I read 8 romance, 4 historical fiction, 17 thrillers, 4 magical realism, 2 fantasy, 1 Christian fiction, 0 sci-fi. I don't know I even wrote that, and 1 nonfiction. So pretty in line of what I typically read. I was really impressed by the fact that I got 4 historical fiction in this quarter, but they were pretty much on what I normally would read. Now for my stats and standouts, I'm not going to talk at length about these because at this point I feel like I have talked about them in so many videos. So I'm just going to show them to you. If you want to know more information about them, always go check my Goodreads reviews, or you can check out a previous book video because I definitely have talked about them at length. So we've got In the Shadow Garden by Liz Parker. We've got Shadows of Pecan Hollow by Caroline Frost. This is probably the one that I don't think I've talked about at nauseum yet, but it's kind of like a modern story of Bonnie and Clyde kind of story. We've got The Quarterback Sneak by Candy Steiner. I don't feel like I ever have to talk anything about Candy Steiner. I think it's just assumed and a given. I love everything she writes. Love and Saffron by Kim Fay. I've been talking about at nauseum about because it's a short book with a huge impact, and I love it, and it's wholesome, and I love it so much. A part of your world, which I feel like has been in like every video I've filmed recently, so I don't need to talk about this one as well. So yeah, really quick video because again, I feel like probably like 4 of you are watching this because I have talked at nauseum about the end of the year so far, but yes, this is how my last quarter of the year went. Probably my least favorite in terms of like trying to find favorites, but overall I think I had a fantastic year. You can't complain. When I read over 200 books in the same year that I started teaching a new grade, I had a baby, I like have a toddler, like I just feel like with all the craziness going on in my life, the fact that I was able to fit in over 200 books this year, I just think is fantastic. And yeah, I'm trying to decide if I should do like an all overview of the year, like a full stats and standouts video for the entire year. I know at this point that you're watching this, it's probably close to February, if not already February. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. Again, I know it's really delayed and late, but let me know and I'll do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye, everybody.